50-50 balls, what do you need to see that's different? Stoops sort of talked about that a little bit this week. What are you guys trying to do better?
Well, we got to continue to do a better job of running when the ball's in the air, tracking the ball with our eyes, and finishing. It's just have that competitive nature. A lot of times it's the confidence, and the more reps you get at it, the more confident we get. We got to just continue to build that in our practice, pre, post, and during practice.
For a guy like Darius, who's battled so many injuries in his career, how encouraging was it to see what he played?
Well, it was amazing to watch him run around and make tackles and make plays and have that enthusiasm and encourage his teammates. He's missed this. He hasn't had that live action when it matters, when it counts in a few years. And it was amazing to see him out there and just to see his growth over the last year. It's amazing.
Lonnie Johnson's another guy that, for other reasons, who hadn't played in a while, but just with his first action here, what you think?
Same thing. I think Lonnie's got a super upside. He's big, he's strong, he's fast, he's athletic. He has all the skills you need. It's continue just to develop him, on the football side of it, learning the game, mentally, just emotionally understanding, what he needs to bring forth every day to get better.
Do you watch guys like that before a game that haven't played in a game in a while? I mean, did you pay any extra attention to them to sort of see?
Practice, yes, but during a game, pre-game, no. I let those guys do what they do, get ready for the game. But of course, during practice, I try to, give them as close to a simulated, game that they're going to get, and it's hard to do that with the practice team. But when we go against our ones and they do a good job with them, I tell them that's what you got to do. Those are the guys that you got to finish, you got to beat. We watch receivers in our league, not always people that we're going to play. What's your standard? Is your standard to play against the practice squad, or is your standard to beat the best receivers in the country and to play them well and, like you said, compete and go get the 50-50 ball?
Were you able to move guys around the way that you wanted to, or
in the game?
Yeah,
I had
really
to.
pay attention to it.
Yeah, it was a game where we played, I believe, 9 DBs.
Wow.
9 of the 11 we traveled. So everybody played pretty much, and everybody played on special teams, but 9 of those guys played on defense. So, everybody rotated in and did a good job of taking care of one another.
What about Cedric? What did you say?
Cedric is a kid. Cedric has that demeanor, reminds me of Jordan Griffin a lot, where he knows the game, he knows the system. He can regurgitate. I ask him a question, he can verbatim how I taught him. He can repeat it back to me. I think the more he continues to get experience out there and build up his confidence, he'll continue to be a great player. He's got a huge upside as well.
Let's talk about you said you had 9 of the 11 to travel. Just how important it is early in the season to get the experience for all those guys.
Well, it's important, just throughout the season to keep getting that experience. I always say, you get those guys 10, 15, 20 reps, and then a week or two later, next thing you know, they may be a starter because somebody went down or they're getting better. So it's always good if you can, to give those guys that opportunity. There's no better opportunity to grow than to actually play the game.